Today I just kind of want to give you guys a little update video. I had a video a couple weeks ago after a CSU meet, which was my first outdoor meet of my freshman college season. So since then, my sprints have really been going well. I haven't gone into any 400s. I might run this weekend at Air Force in a 400 open, but really just been focusing on the 200 mainly, and then trying to figure out long jump, and then also running some 100s. So firstly, I had a 100 meter PR of 11:07 at the second CSU meet. Later that same day, I had a 200 meter PR of 22.15, and it got corrected to 22.19 because of elevation. So the 22.1 was kind of a wake-up call for me, and I was like, okay, I could really run a 21 this season. Sophomore, junior year of high school, that was one of my ultimate goals, was to be able to run a 10 point anything, so just sub 11, and then sub 22 in the 200. Were like my two biggest goals, and then also sub 50 obviously in the 400. Yeah, so I've been able to achieve an 11:07 and didn't run that well this past weekend at KU in the 100, but then I came back later in the day and ran 21:95 in the 200, which was huge for me. Lifetime best by almost 0.3 of a second, and I've been dropping every single meet consistently. I'm gonna put my season progression right here for you guys, and that really just shows you guys like how much I've been improving over the past couple weeks. So hopefully I continue to peak going into the conference championships. We're probably hanging up the long jump spikes for the rest of this season. It's just not clicking. It honestly might be beneficial to just not worry about it at this point and just focus on what is working, which is the sprints, because if I'm able to peak really well in time for conference, I'm not sure how much I have left in the tank, but there could be potential for me to make a final. I mean, that's the goal obviously, but my main goal is just to PR and keep improving. Got to run the 4x1 for the first time on our A team. I opened that 4x100 with a pretty solid leg, but yeah, I ran pretty well in that relay, and so I was pretty excited for the open 100, and then went out and ran 11:2, which was kind of disappointing. There was like some crosswind, and not to say that that's an excuse, but not really sure what happened there, but I stayed in good spirits and just said I've been waiting all week to run this 200, and our entire heat ended up going under 22 seconds. It was the fastest 8th place I've ever gotten in a race, which is crazy. I almost got last in my heat. It was surreal looking at the clock and seeing 21 next to my name. My teammate Eddie, shout out to Eddie. Eddie ran 21.54. His previous PR in the 200 was 22.05. So that was awesome to celebrate that moment with him. All of our teammates were coming up to us at the fence, and yeah, it was just an exhilarating race, honestly. One of my favorite memories from my track career so far. I'm getting really excited for this coming summer. I have a ton of video ideas that I've been writing down in my phone and in a notebook. As soon as I get back from school, I'm going to be starting to film some of those and starting to upload once a week at the beginning, and then I'm going to ramp it up to twice a week by the end of summer. And I've also recently partnered with Gorilla Mind. So Gorilla Mind is a company that I've been supporting for years. I'll do a complete supplement video of the supplements that I take as a sprinter. I've been using their stuff for about 4 to 5 years now. It's an amazing opportunity for me. I couldn't be more grateful, honestly. You guys can now use code BERG at gorillamind.com or the link in the description of this video to buy any supplements from there: pre-workout, protein powder, creatine, a lot of other supplements, and they're coming out with a ton of new stuff this year. So they're coming out with a whole vitamin line, so multivitamins, fish oil, stuff like that. Really looking forward to having a partnership with them. I'll be doing a full Instagram post sometime soon, but yeah, stay tuned for a lot of content on that. I'm going to be reviewing a ton of their supplements and explaining why I use them and why I've been using them for the past 4 years, what performance benefits you can get from them in your sports, in the weight room, things like that. Yeah, overall guys, I'm really just looking forward to these last 2 weeks in my freshman year of college, and just finishing out strong with finals this week. And then we have the conference championships at home May 10th through 13th. So if you live in the Greeley area, come out and support. Hopefully I'll be competing in the 200, the 400, and the 4x1 relay. But that is to be determined, so we'll have to see what happens there. Thank you guys for tuning into this update video, and we'll see you in the next one. Before I close out this video, this finished probably the best workout of my entire track career in terms of speed. I ran 2 200s with 15 minutes rest between, so for recovery, and I went 22.4 for the first one and 21.7 for the second one. That basically just means that we are peaking. 21.7 in practice, even though it's hand timed, is still really fast for my level of ability right now, so looking very good going into conference. We are not competing this weekend at Air Force. Gonna rest up and stay tuned up for conference. All right guys, thanks for watching.
Spam code BERG!